Welcome to Your City at Work, your program about local government departments and services. Your City at Work is a production of the City of Oshkosh and Oshkosh Community Media Services.
Hello everyone and welcome to a special episode of Your City at Work. We got out of the studio this time and decided to show you what Oshkosh has been up to lately. And on this segment we'll be telling you about leaf collection. The Streets Division will tell us how they do it every year and different habits that you can get into to take advantage of this city opportunity. So today we have Andy Hintz with us, and he's the Public Works Street Supervisor, and you're going to tell us some good habits that we can get into to be able to take advantage of the leaf collection. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely. Afternoon.
So what's the main first thing that people need to know about when they're putting their leaves out for pickup?
Well, the first thing, when you're putting your leaves out, put them on the terrace. We prefer that they're on the terrace and not in the street. The reason for that is we want to minimize the amount of leaves that would be in the storm sewer. Next thing, when you're placing your leaves, place them away from mailboxes, trees, any obstacle, so it's easier for the truck to actually pick them up. The leaf collection is a very good program that collects a tremendous amount of leaves for the city on an annual basis come the fall, and it's much easier for us to pick them off of the terrace than out of the street. It's also a safety precaution too. The longer the fall goes on, our streets can get narrow when there's leaves in the street. If they're on the terrace, it's much easier for us to pick them up, and it's also a safety precaution also.
And I understand timing is also very important. When is it that the leaf collections come through to pick up the leaves?
We pick up the leaves. Your leaf collection day will be the day after your garbage day. So today, Thursday, is a leaf collection. This would have been pick up for garbage on a Wednesday. We do that so it's one, it's very simple, it's easy to remember, and two, it gives us a very good coordination throughout the whole city. We're able to break it up into obviously 5 pickup days, and again, making it much safer, efficient, and cleaner.
And it's very important that residents get their leaves out before 7 a.m., which is when the trucks come through, the same as you would if your garbage was coming. You want to have it out the night before or early that morning before 7 o'clock, not as the truck's coming up, you're raking quick. And
Right, absolutely, it's a great point. What we like to do and what we like to tell residents is you need to have your garbage out by 7 o'clock so when the trucks come through it can be picked up. We pretty much want the leaves to be out the same way. So if you're putting your garbage can out the previous night, have your leaves out also. That way in the morning, because sometimes depending on routes or where it's heaviest, we might be coming through right away at 7 o'clock, or we might not get there till 2 o'clock. But if everyone plans on having their leaves out at 7 of their day of pickup, it's easier for us just to pick them up. And I think it's also a good habit to get into.
And it's also important that residents are only putting leaves in their piles and not brush and grass and that kind of thing. Why are we unable to throw our planters and whatever else we have in our yard into the leaf pile?
Well, another good question. The LEAF program is just basically designed for that. It's for leaf pickup. And we've brought a few things along here just to kind of show. We don't want any grass in the leaves. A couple of reasons for that is it's not a grass pickup. They also can clog up the engines and the motors on some of our equipment. We've brought along an example of it's used throughout the season, a bio bag, and the bio bags can be picked up at various locations, around the city, Kits and File, Menards, hardware stores. We like good grass and other debris to be put in there. The leaf collection is only for the leaves, and anything else should be put in the bio bags. The leaf collection goes until November 15th. Another thing that we don't want in the leaf piles is branches. Any kind of debris and stuff like that, let's say it was thrown on the actual leaves and stuff like that, that's a no-no. We definitely do not want that. So when you're cleaning up your yard, if you would go out and put the branches down like that, we definitely don't want that to happen. The branches cannot be actually sucked up through our vac trucks. What happens is it will actually jam the fan up. So when you're cleaning up your yard and getting stuff ready for the day and stuff like that, again, put the branches off to the side, keeping them away from the leaf pile so the truck can come through and pick everything up.
And there's also a place that you can take different brush like this, like your planters and branches and sticks that you find in your yard. Where is that located?
It's located at 639 Witzel. It's the debris drop-off site is at our central garage location. And again, that is at 639 Witzel. You can bring in brush, you can bring in grass clippings, you can even bring in your leaves if you choose to. We ask that everything be tarped when brought in there, but that can be dropped off throughout the day. It is a manned station from April 1st to November 31st and open from 11 to 7. And then when it's unmanned after that, it is open from 7 to 3.
All right. Any final thoughts that residents should know when putting their leaves out for pickup for the trucks?
Well, I think the City of Oshkosh residents do a very good job of putting their leaves out. It's a very good program, and over the last few years we've seen more efficiency with the program, and I think that is to do with not only the way we pick them up, but also the help that we get from residents. So just keeping them away from mailboxes, trees, keeping these small reminders of not putting sticks, not putting grass in the pile, that'll go a long way, and it'll make our job easier, and we can get the leaves cleaned up off your terrace much faster.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Andy, for showing us the leaf collection do's and don'ts that residents can know. Now we're going to take a look at the leaf collection site and where people can take their brush and planters during the fall. Okay, so we're here at the Oshkosh Yard Waste Drop-Off Site, and I'm here with Jim Hintz, the Sanitation Division Manager. Thank you for joining us today, Jim.
You're welcome.
So first of all, can you just tell us exactly where we are? What's the address of this place?
Right now you're at 639 Witzel. The entrance to the Yard Waste Drop-Off Site is on, you enter off of Idaho Street into the Yard Waste Drop-Off Site. The site operates by permit only. You do need a permit affixed to your windshield, and you can get these permits either at City Hall or Kits and File. Permits are $20 for the season for city residents, and they're $100 for non-city residents.
Okay, so what's the point of this place? We have a bunch of piles of sticks and brush and leaves, and what can we drop off here?
Basically, this site is meant for all your organic yard waste materials, your grass clippings, leaves, brush material, plant material, weeds, things of that nature. We have two separate areas set up, one for grass clippings and leaves, the other side here for your brush materials, leafy items, things like that.
Okay, and what happens to all this brush that people are dropping off here?
This material gets ground up by our machine over here. It is turned into chips or a mulch type material. It is made available to residents free of charge during hours of operations. Excess material is taken over to the UWO biodigester, or it is taken to compost facilities in the area.
Excellent. And I know that there are other ways that people can use the leaves too, besides getting them picked up or dropping them off. So what are some other things people can do with their leaves?
Well, other things people can do with their leaves, as they're cutting their grass, probably for the final time during the season, leave those on your grass, and it'll act as a mulch and a nutrient for your lawns come the next spring. You can also use them for mulch in your own personal gardens around your plants or vegetables at home.
All right. Well, thanks again, Jim, for bringing us out here and showing us the yard waste collection site.
You're welcome.
If you'd like to know more about leaf collection or the yard waste collection site, you can go on the city website under the Public Works Department and see the schedule and the phone number for where you can find more information on the hours and location. We'll see you next time on Your City at Work.